Hey guys, welcome to Bud Suds and Duds. We're gonna have a game in just a second, but I decided I wanted to do something. Normally, I look for things that I haven't had before, right? The idea is, oh, what is this? That's a cool combination. Or what is this thing? I've never seen this thing before. Today, I decided to grab two things I have seen before, that I have had before, and I wanted to compare them to each other. Now, this has probably been done a ton of times on YouTube, and I am certainly no expert on these things, so it's not as if like I'm the source to be coming to with this, but if you guys get a feel for the things that I like and don't like and what Rob likes and doesn't like, maybe that's useful to you in some way or another. I've said before, I'm not a potato chip guy. I every time that I've eaten any like Lay's or Jay's or just all the companies out there, like I feel awful. Even like the less fat versions, everything just feels super greasy and just makes me like, ugh, it's not. I'm assuming what it comes down to is that there's something about that product that my body just doesn't have the experience to deal with. And so everything just wants to shut down on you, right? But if I am in the mood for chips, there is really one place I tend to go. Pringles. Pringles is great for a guy like me who loves to try new things because they're a company who loves to come out with new flavors, different ideas. Sometimes they're silly, sometimes they're cool, sometimes they're kind of expected, and you go, why haven't you done this before? And let's just be honest, like one of the best logos ever. But there's a competitor that has been around for a while called the Good Crisp Company. And the idea is pretty clear. It's supposed to be a healthier version of Pringles. Are they healthier or not? There's a lot of talk about that online, and it doesn't seem like it's a good idea to think of them in a healthier way. It's just they're made slightly differently and they use less ingredients. Here are the ingredients of your normal Pringles: dried potatoes, of course, vegetable oil, something called degerminated yellow corn flour. Don't know what that means. Cornstarch, rice flour, maltodextrin, which I feel like we see in a lot of packaged foods like that, mono and diglycerides, but no triglycerides, salt, and wheat starch. Compared to the Good Crisp Company, dried potatoes, again, of course, palm oil, tapioca starch, salt, sugar, and white pepper. So just reading those two things, it does seem like there's a bit more assuming, I guess I should say this first, right? Assuming these are being honest and truthful about what's there, because let's be honest, we don't really have great regulations in this country, so they both could be lying. So we'll keep that in mind and just set that thought aside. Anyway, my real question wasn't, is one healthier than the other or anything like that. It was, which one actually tastes better for my taste, especially considering that even though I've had the Good Crisp ones, if I'm gonna get something, I tend to reach for Pringles. But I've never had them side by side. So I just had them side by side. And they are very similar, but there are slight differences that I did not expect. And then some that I did. The Pringles, holy crap, way saltier tasting. Like, I never realized how salty those are until I compared them to essentially the same product by a different company that was looking to use less different ingredients. Yowza. I actually went from being like, yeah, Pringles are pretty awesome, great party snack food to have around, right? To now thinking, ooh, they really need to turn the salt down. But one thing that I found really interesting is in both cases, the first ingredient is dried potatoes. And yet, I came away from trying both of these side by side, thinking that the Good Crisp felt and tasted like tactilely felt and tasted slightly, just slightly more potato-y. Potato-like? What's the right word? I'm going with potato-y. It sounds childish, and that's why I love it. It's more potato-y than the Pringle ones. When I started doing this, I was thinking to myself, yeah, there's probably a reason why Pringles are king as far as the brands go, and I definitely prefer that. But as I kept going, I started realizing I was going to be happy when the Pringles were gone and that there were still some Good Crisps left. And I actually think I'm switching brands. I'm still going to be buying Pringles, but I'll be buying them whenever they come out with some new flavor that I want to give a try to. But now if I have a taste for what I call chips, it's going to be the Good Crisp. I would recommend giving it a try if you haven't before and you are a Pringles person, just knowing it is going to be different. Maybe do what I did. They're cheap. Buy two, one of each, and compare them and see what you actually... You may compare them and see what you actually think. You may actually prefer the saltier taste of Pringles and the less potato-y form that it comes in. And that's fine. Obviously you've got to find what you like. Just in my case, the only downside with the Good Crisp company is that I think they've only got two flavors. Actually, I can confirm that right now because I did bring up their website. So when you're talking about a cylindrical tin, the Good Crisp has your regular flavor and then a sour cream and onion. Apparently they have some bag treats. I see crinkle cut potato chips, which I'm guessing are just like waves or ridges or something like that. They come in cheddar and sour cream and something called Outback BBQ. I do think there is some tie between this brand and Australia. I didn't really look into it that closely. And now they have bag cheddar cheese balls apparently as well. It's got the big Starburst new on top of it. But as far as I'm concerned, again, assuming that I guess it doesn't matter if I assume whether or not they're telling the truth in the ingredients. I hope that they are, but I do think I prefer the approach and all of the sensations of eating a snack food from their version. So that's for me. And now let's see if the next game is for me or not. I will see you on the other side of the intro. Ciao. Hi. I don't normally start out with that much silence, but this music is kick-ass. It's just great all the way. I wish OBS could have picked up the Rose City logo at the beginning, but OBS takes forever for me. Again, I'm sure it's me. It's a setting I don't have right, but never mind. It's Bud, Suds, and Duds, and this is Floppy Knights. No idea how I came across this game. I apparently own it. It apparently came out in 2022, or at least that's when it became available on Steam. Never really know. I know the music is great. The art looks awesome, and I'm talking about the logo. I'm talking about those characters, and I'm talking about the scrolling background. So this, it's really hitting it out of the park, and I'm just on the menu. What kind of game is this, though? I don't know. I'm gonna guess. I'm getting potentially Plants vs. Zombies vibes here. Maybe. But I don't know what the floppy disk has to do with anything. Let's go. Let's start. That's very Paper Mario-esque music. It's Carlton. Everybody dance. Phoebe Is it complete yet? Just a sec, Carlton. Advanced robotics are not that simple. I've waited an entire week. It only took you a month to make me. Implementing an upgrade for me should only take 30 minutes, maximum. 30 minutes? Are your math processors broken? Relax, almost there. Just a few more screws and then... All right, you're ready. Ready for what? This. I just finished installing a floppy disk drive on you. What does this floppy disk do? You're about to play games on computers that look like boxes. I put a very special program on this one. Ooh, can we test it out? Sure can. Fascinating. Look at that little guy. I call them Floppy Knights. What is he? Oh, he's playing with the screwdriver. They're tangible projections I made by sequencing elemental magic into code. Technobabble. They can touch things, grab stuff. Those are kind of the same. And in this one's case, kick my tools. Oh, he is kicking it. I didn't realize he was kicking it. Mom and Dad are always on me to take on a magic profession, but I keep telling them magic is overrated. Science is the real magic. I was thinking these Floppy Knights could help us take on odd jobs around the town and maybe fix Brian's speaker box. Let me show you how to use them, Carlton. I am ready whenever you are. Ooh, that was a good transition. I like that transition. Can I do that transition? I may have to try. All right, let's go over the basics, Carlton. Loading training simulation. You don't need to say loading training simulation for it to work, you know. Correct. However, it is important to have fun while you work. Saying words is fun. Battle start. Was I right? Is this going to be like PvZ? This Floppy Knight is called Succulent Kicker. Okay. We'll practice by fighting him with another Floppy Knight I've made. Meet Captain Thistle. They're a commander unit, sort of like our team leader. Oh, I can see their stats right here. All right, we got a heart, attack, speed, and accuracy is what I'm guessing. HP is their health. If it reaches 0, they'll be removed from the field. ATK is how much damage they deal. SPD is how many tiles they can move. And RNG, oh, it's range. Ah, okay. The distance they can attack. All right, to play any unit, we select their card with A, which I've done, and then use the left stick. I immediately use the D-pad. To highlight the blue deployment is, use left stick to highlight the blue deployment zone where we want to play Captain Thistle and press A. I don't think that was the right sentence. We're not using the stick to highlight this zone. We're using the stick to place something within the highlighted zone. Sweet, Captain Thistle is on the map. It's like the new way of off the chain. You can see their HP number in the bottom right corner. I can see it. Now that they're here, let's use them. Each turn, our commander generates a special card for us to use. So yeah, plow ahead. I saw that underneath the stats on his card. So here we have the explanation. The unit gains +1 speed this turn. Move the unit, then delete. So, okay, we're doing a card thing here. So when I see the word delete, does that mean delete it permanently? Delete it from the deck this battle, or remove it from this hand that I've got at the moment? I'm noticing the battery symbol, which gives us our energy. So I'm guessing how many actions we can take. We've got 5 energy at the moment. I see a folder that has a 0 in it. And I also see a trash bin with a 0 in it. Okay, so each turn they generate a card. I wonder if it will always be this card. In addition to what we draw, we have 5 cards of our own from the deck, which at this moment are all move. That's why range is important. Okay, oh, I get it now. Yeah. I get it. Now that a unit is on the field, we can play other cards on them. But we have limited energy every turn, correct? That's right. We can see how much energy each card costs here. Buy now. Anything we don't play gets discarded at the end of our turn. Okay, figured. And will be reshuffled into our deck when we run out of cards. All right, it all works. Now let's use Captain Thistle's special card to move. First, you select the Plow Ahead card from the card bar using A. Then press A again on Captain Thistle to play the card. So I don't remember what his speed thing was before. I know this is +1. So does that mean it was 2? And thanks to the +1 speed from this card that allows him to go straight up to the succulent kicker? Nice! Captain Thistle is ready to move. Each unit can move a number of tiles equal to their speed stat. I know. We're going to go here. And, oh, they got little arrows. I like that. All right. Oh, boy, the transition of the card out of there also looked great. There are a couple of ways that a unit can attack. See that little sword icon on Captain Thistle? I do now. I thought he was literally holding that, but now I realize it's an icon. Each unit gets 1 free attack each turn that costs no energy to use. If you see the sword icon on a unit, that means they haven't used their free attack yet. Interesting. Let's press A on him, and now we get our highlighted tiles for where he can attack. Got it. And we're going to attack the succulent kicker. There, now he's the succulent bleeder. Victory. Notice that the sword icon is gone now, which means we used his free attack. That sword will come back every turn. Remember to use it. We did it, Carlton. Nice work. Wow. I don't know yet. We'll look at this stuff in a second. I don't know yet if this is going to be a good game or not, but damn, the amount of care that seems to have been put into it so far is very promising. So we won. We got 20 Brian coins. I mean, it's got to be right there on it. It's got to be my coin. And my reward is, did I get another Captain Thistle? So now I have 2 Thistles. Twin Thistles. Oh no, his speed was 3. Maybe I miscounted the boxes. And I have an attack card that looks similar to the move ones. So that would be use that card on the person you've played after they don't have their free attack anymore. That's how an attack costs energy. It's through the card. Oh, we defeated all enemies and we won in 5 turns or less. I barely had to work for it at all. Phoebe, that was incredible. We are so powerful. Everything worked perfectly. We should try this out on a real gig. I estimate we are ready to take on a job and make some sick cash. Oh, he put on glasses for that too, and he did the finger thing. Or was that her doing it? Wait, is that her arm? I haven't been paying attention to the art. I love when you use human phrases, Carlton. It's almost like you're a real boy. It is on her arm. Let's go. I'm stealing that transition, people who made this game. I'm sorry. I'm not really sorry. Mom, Dad. Phoebe, I hope we're not interrupting anything. Your mother and I wanted to talk about how I need to get a job. I know. You've told me like 1,000,000 times. Phoebe, you're 16 years old. You should have had 3 children by now and been washing floors and dishes at a restaurant. You've been shut up here tinkering away at all this stuff for so long. We're worried about you, honey. I demand you get out there and find a man and enjoy life. Take on some responsibility, get a job. It'll be great for you. There's a mine right over there. You might even make a few friends. Like whatever that coal lung thing is. I have friends, Mom. I have Carlton. Yes, but you built Carlton. No offense, dear. Don't think it's offensive that she built Carlton. I think it's offensive that she had to build a friend. None taken. Listen, I have a plan so I won't have to get some boring job. I'll even make enough money to buy my own place. Wow, your own house, huh? You really do have lofty goals. Everyone else my age is doing it. I can't fall behind. I've made an invention that will help us. I need an invention that helps me speak. And I've completed it just in time for the Gadget Cup competition too. What the hell is going on with my mouth? If I win that first place cash prize, I'll have all the cash I need. Money, 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 y'all. The Gadget Cup, that's that science tournament they hold in town every year, right? Right. And this year I'm finally old enough to compete. We'll make some quick cash if we win. You know, having regular responsibilities and people that depend on you isn't such a bad thing. I've been able to use my fire magic to do all the smithing for all of Toggletown. Toggletown. Interesting. And everyone loves her for it. We're always inundated with thank you cakes. I'm so into this universe. We had to get a second fridge. Phoebe, we're really proud of how talented you are with all this technology stuff, but if this plan of yours doesn't work, you'll have to go to work as a blacksmith with your mother, at least until you find something more stable. So that's why she's got such beefy arms. Fine, this'll work though. I've already got our first job lined up for us. Just give me a couple days. We'll leave you to it, honey. The music is just great. It's funky fresh. All right, what are we doing? This is the world map. That sound is me hitting the shoulder buttons and it's not moving me anywhere, so apparently I can't do anything there. Those are the options. Okay, so we're going to the outskirts. Bandits? Oh. Main objective, defeat all enemies. Bonus, don't lose any units. Level start. We're here. The job board's set to meet at this farm on the outskirts of town. I wonder who our client is. Ooh, it all sounds so official. Client. Job. Look at us, Phoebe. Soon we will no longer be an unnecessary burden on your parents. Paycheck. Geez, Carlton, we really need to work on your bedside manner. Can I help you? Are you talking to your shoulder? Hey, are you the one who posted the job? Yep, you must be Phoebe. I thought you said there'd be two of you. There are two of us. I am Carlton, an artificially intelligent arm created by Phoebe. Yeah, that's great. I thought she was just like, okay, I hired a 16-year-old. This is what I'm going to get. Right. What seems to be the problem? It says here on the job posting that you're terrorized by vegetarian goblins? Listen, kid, I try to keep a tight farm, but every day those forest goblins are snatching up all my crops. Is your crop some kind of drug, lady? Perhaps we could grow you some more carrots. How hard could it be? That sounds like a lot of work, Carlton. I just need you to keep watch and keep them away from my crops. I love keeping watch. I do not need to blink, so I am very proficient at it. Okay, but I'm going to need some kind of down payment. Here. Seeds. I meant cash. What am I supposed to do with these? You can make a lot of money planting those. Now go take care of my goblin problem. My goblin. Fine, but you better leave a good tip when we're done here. Carlton, we'll post up over there by we're playing basketball. Target sighted. What? The goblins. They're right over there. I told you I am proficient at keeping watch. Check it out, fellas. I don't know what kind of magic this lady's using to make food come out of the ground, but I'm just loving it. Let's fill the bags up. My name rhymes. Those little punks, what are you waiting for? Go get them. Bonk. To win this battle, defeat all the enemies. That was also how to win the last battle. Wait, what? Cycle this card is added to your hand every turn. I don't see that symbol anywhere, though. The other thing says plow ahead. Oh, wait, is it not? Oh, I see. I was in the selection screen. So, okay, that's something I didn't know. that Captain Thistle will show up every turn. Okay, I'm going to start from a bit of a back position, make it harder for them to reach me. Can I actually... No, I can't. I was trying to go... I can. Press the X button to go here. Goblin Grunt. Pretty weak, but they can move. But what is this dude? A Slobby Gobby? Holy crap. He's strong, though. I don't like that. Okay. Oh, wait, you know what? So I'm as... Oh, it does. I gotta be more patient. Mountains are impassable by non-flying units. Okay. Forest. Units gain +1 armor while in forest. Curious, what about the ground with flowers? Nope. Nothing about flowers. Okay, so change of plan. I'm moving up here. Check it out. We'll always draw the commander first at the start of every battle. Remember when I said the commander was sort of like our team leader? We can let other units take as many hits as we want, but our commander is the leader, and if their HP reaches 0, we lose. We can highlight any enemy and then press the Y button and see their movement and attack ranges. Let's keep an eye on our enemies to keep our commander safe. Keep your eyes on your enemies and watch your friends. And even this map, it just all looks good. Yeah, so his speed is 3. See, why can't he go here? This looks like 1, 2... Oh, that's why. Because you can't. I'm thinking diagonally. 1, 2, 3. Okay. That's what I was thinking about before. You can't move diagonally. Okay. And so then the red are... Okay. Can we do it with our own? We can. Good to know. All right, what do we get? We got the Plow Ahead card. We got a Succulent Kicker. They have a kick attack on a unit. Push it in the direction of the attack. Okay, so we got some... what is that called? Oh, what is that called? Whatever. You guys know what it is. Hop is move a unit for 0 energy cost. Okay. Thorns, this is new. This card is removed from the deck for the rest of the level. That's destroy. That's not delete. Hang on. This card is removed from this battle when played or at the end of your turn. Or at the end of the turn. So I might want to just keep the idea that I should use it. This says battle, this says level. I'm confused by that. Is this fight a level, or is it talking about all of the fights in this location that we're in? I'm assuming the former, but I don't know. We can sew. You can flip this card. Flip to reap. This card will be transformed into a new card. Reap, attack a unit, flips to sew. I'm going to have to experiment with that because I'm not quite understanding that one. All right, we've got 5 energy. What is my dude's attack? His attack is 4. He should be able to take this guy out. No problemo. So I'm curious about something. Can I... Okay, so it is... there we go. Oh, right. I have to use it on him. Okay. That was 1 energy. Okay. Oh, and then hop will appear over here. Okay, so kick, knockback. Thank you, that's the word I was looking for. Yeah, so we're going to have to use these just to kind of figure out. So, yeah, it does look like... Huh. Interesting. How far can he hop? He can hop pretty far. So let's read this again. Okay, so flip, this card will be transformed into a new card. Reap, attack a unit, flips to sow after use. Oh, does this do what I... Okay. Oh, right, I used his free attack. Darn it. I'm just so focused on just trying to learn everything. Luckily that saved it, but it was all by luck. I have observed that some terrain will give our units a bonus. Yep, I already figured this stuff out. Okay, so now I gotta end turn. Wait, what? Ah, okay. Oh, they didn't move. Interesting. I had expected that they would. Okay. Okay. Trying to be extra careful because of the other condition, which is don't lose any units. Oh wait, I forgot to check the other side of his movement. Okay. Now, there's something I'm curious about. I think I know the answer. Oh, well, I guess I could just do this again, huh? Okay. And let's line them up. Huh, he didn't move. I thought we were drawing him out. Okay, so that won't quite bring him there, so that'll take 2, 4, 1. Okay. See if we can... Wait, what? Oh, I have to use that on a person too. I was thinking I did not. Oh, I gotta stop pressing the wrong button. Oh, hang on. Use your free one first. Cool. Win. So, okay, you get a reward card for each of those bonuses. 30 more Brian dollars. Excellent. So we've got Spitunia. Great name. Poison attacks, add poison shot. And grow. Upgrade a plant's card in your hand. Upgrade. Interesting. Let's take those. Ah, leave us alone, you stinky losers. Who are you calling a loser? Hey, you little twerps, cut it out. Those are mine. Uh-oh, the angry lady's here. Hurry up, grab as much as you can and scram. Don't just stand there, chase after them. Hey, pretty sure that's out of our scope of work. As if you didn't scare them at all. They're going to be back as soon as you leave. Man, I thought this was going to be easy. I'm paying you to get to the root of this problem. Is that some vegetable humor? Ha, nice. Go. Geez, okay, we're going. I like the writing of this too. We acquired a card from that last battle. We can add it to our deck. We can go to the deck now. This is the deck builder. We can add cards in our deck through here. So, on this side are all the cards currently in our deck. So, right-hand side, gotcha. And on this side is our backpack, all the cards we've collected so far. Cards with the lock icon on them are base cards. They can't be removed from our deck. And here's our commander, Captain Thistle. We can switch them out, but only with other plants commanders. We can remove any cards from the deck that don't have a lock icon and store them in the backpack. Our deck must always have a minimum of 12 cards. Let's add Spatunia to our deck now. And bingo, Spatunia will be in our deck. It's that easy. Creating a strong deck will be critical to our success, so let's keep an eye on new cards as we get them. When we're all done, let's head back to the world map. So we're going to be done for this episode. I want to give this another one, but so far, I'm going to tell you, I'm feeling extremely positive about it in many, many, many ways. I'm already leaning on 4, without a doubt. I'm curious, though, if this gets crazy cool options, I guess I would say. I don't know. I'm not really sure what I'm looking at, but I don't think it's out of the realm that this could get a 5 out of me. So, yeah, I'll see you on the next one, and maybe we'll have a better idea. Talk to you then.